Hello and welcome to Using Adaptive Release. We start in the Collaboration tab, and from Collaboration tab we go to Build and Assignment. We give the assignment a name. Using Adaptive Release will be the name, and I'll call this version 2. After the name, we enter content for our purposes and for speed. I copied and pasted existing content, and I scroll down. Down here, I will put a link to a video. I select the text and use the icon button for inserting a link. And within the window for inserting a link, I will quickly head out to my Google Documents and pick up a link. This is actually a slideshow. I can edit to a video later. And let's see. Oh yes, this is me going back to the link window. I will right click or rather Control V to paste. Open in a new window. And I'm actually over the insert button. I just moved the window over to show it to you and click insert. Now the link is live. So we've created an assignment inside the Collaboration tab. We don't need to worry about this. We click Submit. I'll quickly scroll down and check for that assignment. And there it is, using Adaptive Release version 2. Once that is done, I go back to my class. And this one is the Test Master. Once again, we make sure that the assignment is there, and then we navigate back to the class we want to work in. In this case, it is the ZZZ123TM. Okay, now we go to Content. And within this area, before I click on Discover Content, I want to scroll down and let you know there is no Using Adaptive Release assignment. So I go to Discover Content, Assignment, and click Go. When I do this, I get a large window, or a small window. I'll enlarge it. And because many of us are sharing files, there are currently 6 pages of files that are shareable. You can filter by authors, by names, and so on. Note 6 pages. I'll click on Show All. That'll show me everything on one page. And I will now use a key combination of Control F, so the Control key and the F key, which opens up this little search window. And I will type in Using Adaptive, click on Highlight All. Notice one of 2 matches. And now I can scroll down and look for just the highlighted titles. And there it is, Using Adaptive Release version 2. So I check the little bubble, scroll down, and submit. Now that I've done that, I need to give it a name. For this instance, I'll call it Using Adaptive Release for period 2. Now you'll notice that we had to put a new name in. It is because we're pulling it from our collaboration folder. And you see that the assignment material is all there. If you want to, you can attach additional files. The due date here is important. For this, I will say it is due. No, let's go back and make it due in February 10. We assign points. I will assign 50. And then just a double check. Leave the individual submission check. Do not go to group, unless that's particularly what you want, but individual will work. Make it available and submit. Okay, so we'll scroll down and we see that assignment. And this is currently available to every period in the master class. So all children periods. So what we need to do now is to use the actual adaptive release tool. So we click the bubble, go to adaptive release. All we need to do here is go down to membership, and under class groups, because you've created these groups, choose the desired period, bring it over, and submit. Now, this assignment is only viewable to students in period 2, only shows in their calendars, and as far as home page in the to do section, it will show only for the period 2 students. Next step, I will repeat the process, but it will be to set it viewable only to period 3 students. So again, discover content. We have to go back to discover content, assignment, and go. And to review the steps from earlier, I'm going to enlarge the window here. And I'm going to take a look. There's 6 pages, so I'll scroll down and click on Show All, which reduces, or rather, it shows everything on one page. It makes your search easier. Control F opens this search window. Type in the name of the file or the first few words. Click Highlight All, and then hunt for the highlighted file names. And there it is, using Adaptive Release version 2. Check the assignment, scroll down, submit. And again, this time we're going to name it for period 3. And as you'll notice in the content or instructions area, everything from the assignment is there. So using Adaptive Release period 3. So I named it, I confirmed the content is there, including the link. Then I scroll down. Again, if I want to attach additional files, I can. And now let's set a date for January 31st. And then give it points possible. 100 this time, just to distinguish it. Again, leave it at individual submission unless you purposely want it as a group. And then make sure the assignment is available and submit. Now we scroll down, we see period 2 and we see period 1. We know that period 2 we made it adaptive release, so we need to do the same for period 3. Not adaptive release advanced, but just adaptive release. Once there, all we need to do is modify membership to just period 3 and then submit. We scroll down, and what you now see is period 2 and period 3. They're both adaptive releases. Nice thing is, period 2 will see only theirs, and period 3 will see only theirs. So period 3, their assignment was due or is due on January 31st. In their calendar, they'll see it on January 31st. The link will be active. They can click it and go directly to the assignment. In their home page, the period 3 students will see the assignment in the to-do section, whether it's today, tomorrow, this week, or in the future. And that is true for every additional period that is in this master class. I hope this video has been helpful, and as always, if you have any further questions, email me or come see me. Thanks.